Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. This is teacher Hadil, and today we are going to start with our new reading lesson, which is sources of energy. Now, can you name two types of energy resources? Okay. Yes, sun. What else? Okay, electricity, maybe. Okay, now let's see. Our project today is to find out renewable energy resources, that makes resources which are continually replaced and will not run out any time soon. So here I want you to underline this sentence, which is the definition of the renewable energy. So when I ask you what does renewable energy mean, you have to say that means resources which are continually replaced and will not run out anytime soon. Okay, so now we have the pronoun which that refers to renewable energy. Okay, so which refers to renewable energy. Now let's identify the types or recognize the types of this source of energy. The sun is a renewable energy, so the sun is the first type. Underline it and then write one above or below the sun. Is a renewable source of energy. A lot of living things depend on its energy for heat and light. It refers to the sun, and living things such as people, animal, and so on depend on the sun for energy. So, sun generates heat and light. So, what does sun generate? You have to answer heat and light. This energy can also be captured and used to power things. This refers to the sun. Here we can recognize or know that sun also generates electricity. How? Because they said can also be captured and used to power things. Power things means give electricity or generate electricity. For example, if you have a solar calculator, it contains a solar cell which uses sunlight to power the calculator. Okay? Solar calculator اللي هي الآلة الحاسبة that works or depends on the sun. Okay, which uses sunlight to power the calculator. Solar panels means الألواح اللي هم such as السخانات الشمسية in Arabic that are used on houses have thousands of solar cells and they make electricity from the sun's heat. So they depend on electricity to generate heat from the sun. The major advantage of solar energy is that after the solar panels have been installed, electricity is not expensive to generate. So this is the benefit or the advantage of the suns or the panels or the solar cells that we use to generate electricity and heat. So it makes electricity not expensive. So electricity becomes, let's say, cheap to use. In windy places, wind, underline wind, and this is the second type of renewable energy, can be used to make electricity. Using wind turbines, these turbines are found in wind farms. Now we have wind farms to generate electricity. They refers to turbines have blades that are attached to generator at the center. The wind spins the blades and the generator runs. Now this is how the wind farms work, or the turbines work. So blades attached to a generator and at the center, and then when the wind starts spinning, these turbines start working. This makes electricity. So this is the procedure of making electricity using wind. However, wind turbines can't work if there is no wind, and sometimes when the speed is so high it damages them, refers to blades. Okay, this is the disadvantages of using this source, which is if the wind is spinning speed, or if the wind is speed, it can damage the turbines. Biomass is the last or the third type of renewable energy. Biomass is a plant material and animal waste that is used as a fuel. This is the definition of the biomass. So, if I ask you, what does biomass mean? You have to say, it is a plant material or a plant material and animals waste that is used as a fuel, and it is the only source that can be used as fuel. Okay? We can't use the sun as a fuel, we can't use the wind as a fuel. For example, wood is a biomass fuel as long as we continue to plant new trees to replace those we cut down. Now, as long as we continue planting trees in our planet, we can get biomass energy, which can save our planet Earth, right? Okay, because it saves electricity, power, and energy. It also helps the planet to stay or to remain its natural habitat. Okay? Biomass can be used to provide heat and also to make electricity. So it is not also used as a fuel, but it can provide heat and electricity. The biomass is burnt to heat water and make steam. This steam is then used to make electricity. So this is how we use the biomass to make electricity, which is burnt to heat water and make steam. Now when this steam rises, it makes electricity, or it generates electricity. So again, we have the renewable energy, which means resources which are continually replaced and will not run out anytime soon. Okay, now oil is not renewable energy, because someday we will wake up and we will run out of oil. Okay, the first type is, or the first source is sun. The second is wind. The third is biomass, which means plant material and animal waste that is used as fuel, electricity, and heat. Okay, thank you for listening. This was our lesson for today.